Get over here. Come on. I need you now. Get. Come on. Let's go. You over here. Come on. Let's go. Stop. Please. Just do what I tell you to do. Why can't you guys get together and do what I ask? Herding cats. It is never a successful endeavor. Now, I want you to keep that in mind for just a minute, because I'm going to tell you a little bit about my experience herding cats. I mean, Toastmasters. Somebody came to me at the contest season last year, and they made an excellent point that we keep having the same people teach at TLI. For those of you that aren't aware, TLI stands for Toastmaster Leadership Institute. It's where we train all the club officers so that they know exactly what their roles are. Now, if we want to have a group of people that do things in lockstep and march to the same beat and they don't have any individuality allowed, that's okay. But that's not what we want in Toastmasters. We want a wide variety of people to do the training and to teach, because everybody has value and everybody sees things from their own perspective. That's important. So I volunteered as part of my DTM project to go ahead and put together the Toastmaster Leadership Institute, or TLIs. So the first thing that I did was I got a list of all the club officers in the entire district. The last district director was really nice, gave me the whole list, and I went ahead and segregated it by each role. And then I sent out a form to everybody. And I said, would you be interested in teaching at a TLI? And I got all kinds of great responses. Yeah, I'd love to. Yes, sign me up. I'd be more than happy to. But I only want to do this role. But wait a minute. The role that you have right now is this one. Yeah, but I don't want to do that one. That's boring. I want to do this one. Well, when you have 35 volunteers that all want to teach the president role, and you have one to teach the secretary role, there's 5 other roles that need to be taught. So, Kristen, could you teach Vice President of Education? No, you're busy. Okay, no problem. Chris, can you teach Vice President of Education? Richard, oh, you've never been the Vice President of Education before. Okay, that's obviously not your role that you're suited for to teach. What am I going to do? For those of you that are old school, ring-a-ding-ding, ring-a-ding-ding. Anybody remember that one? Is this the party to which I'm calling? Lily Tomlin, come on. Richard, I expected you to know who Lily Tomlin was. All right. For the new group, hello? Hello? Anybody there? Or hello? I can't hear you because they got their Bluetooth in, right? Everybody has something going on. Somebody's going to be out of town. It's going to be on Zoom. You can teach from California. That's not a problem. Yeah, I'm really not interested in teaching. I know I said I was, but I changed my mind. I thought this was just a general, do I want to look good kind of thing. I need 7 volunteers to teach 7 roles. It's 45 minutes. I'm going to give you the slides. How hard is this? All right. Let's go back to some of the more seasoned people that have been in Toastmasters a few years. Hey, so-and-so, could you teach this coming Saturday? Oh, sure, I'd love to. Great. Can you do this role? Sure, sign me up. Thursday, email. Ding. Anthony, I'm so sorry. I forgot. I have a meeting this Saturday. I have a club meeting. I can't attend. I'm sorry. You're going to have to find somebody else. I have had better success teaching my cat to sit and wait for their treats than I had getting these people to teach. People that I had locked in. Oh, I didn't hear back from you. I didn't know I was actually locked in, so I decided to go traveling. I'm going to be on vacation, so I won't be around. Sorry. Now, in the end, I was able to pull it off. But again, it's like herding cats. This is a volunteer organization. It's not that hard. It's 45 minutes, and you got to attend anyway. And guess what? If you teach, you get credit for going. And you get to run things. And you do it the way you want. I don't know about you, but I've been to a lot of those training sessions. They're snore fests. Because somebody's got a PowerPoint and they stand there with the PowerPoint and they go, as you see on the screen here, and then they read it to you. I got to tell you something. I learned to read in second grade. Actually, first grade, I was a little advanced, but I learned how to read. If it's on the screen, you don't have to read it to me. Everybody get that? You don't have to read it to me. So what I did was I got people, when I taught, and I asked, hey, Richard, you've been a sergeant of arms before. What was the experience that you had? What were the things that you learned that worked well in your club? Because guess what? It's not just my perspective. I'd like to get everybody's perspective. And you know what? I could cover everything in the slides in 10 minutes, and the other 45 minutes of the meeting, get everybody talking about what works well and maybe new things that they hadn't thought of. And you get a great discussion. And that's what Toastmasters leadership is really about. How can you better serve your members? But again, we don't just do one TLI each session. This time they wanted to do 3. So you know what that meant? I had to get my spurs on and go wrangle up some more cats. And it was even harder the second time. Because I'm going to be in Minnesota. I don't know if I can do that. I don't even know if I'm going to attend this time. I mean, we only have to have 4 officers in our club, right? That get trained. So yeah, I wasn't even planning on going. Oh, no. They picked another day that I have another Toastmaster meeting. I can't attend. Why do they only have it on Saturday mornings? That's a good question. I'll bring that up. But I don't set the schedule. So we'll have to discuss that with somebody else. These are all valid reasons. You have family obligations out of town. There's everything going on. But if you've been in Toastmasters long enough and you've been an officer, guess what? You know there's a couple of things that are always going to happen. Twice a year, you need, if you're an officer, to attend a TLI. You just got to do it. So why is it so hard to wrangle up some cats to actually stand there in front and give a good video, or I'm sorry, that's a cat video, and give training or facilitate the training? You don't even have to talk that much. If you do it right, you let somebody else talk. And that's the way I like to do the TLI training. But again, I don't need to do it my way. You do it however you want. But I need volunteers. I can't do it by myself. So again, coming up this November and December and probably January, I'll get my lasso out and I will be wrangling up some more cats. I mean, Toastmasters, to do some teaching. Any volunteers? Oh, there's Kristen. Chris, thank you. Shauna, Richard, how about you? Awesome. I'm glad you volunteered. Linda did an excellent job last time, so I'm definitely going to get her involved because she is actually the talk of the 115 as far as public relations goes. She's the best. So we're going to have her do that one again, maybe. All right. Thank you very much, Mr. Toastmaster.